Hi there, welcome to Ruby's Recipes, where we bring kids into the kitchen and whisk up a passion for preparing healthy foods together. My name is Kelly Feniger, and I'm the Director of Education and Outreach at WBGU-PBS. Today, we are going to be filling up our snack pad with recipes that show us how fun and kid-friendly nutritious snacks can be. Our recipes are going to be led by our extremely talented Kelsey Meyer. Joining her today will be our two chefs in training, Kennedy and CJ. Thanks for helping us out today, guys. We have 3 kid-tastic recipes to make: Elmo and Oscar snack plates, lemon blueberry muffins, and Ruby's appetizers. Oh wait, oh no, we're gonna have to redo that. Ruby, our red-eyed tree frog, must have added that last recipe, unless, Kelsey, are we making appetizers today?
I do have to admit, Ruby is the one who gave me the recipe. It's a quick and easy recipe you could make for a quick snack. So today in the kitchen, our chef in training, CJ, is actually going to teach me how to make Ruby's appetizers. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do we start, CJ?
Grab 2 apples.
As you can see, we already have our apples pre-cut. So if you are in the kitchen, make sure you have a parent with you if you're working with anything sharp to cut your apples.
You grab some peanut butter.
Ooh.
Or if you're allergic to peanuts, you could use, another way?
Like almond butter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Want me to hold that for you? There you go.
Kind of big strawberries.
Yeah,
and
those are
you
pretty
put
big.
this right here, and then you spread the peanut butter on the top one, or sour cream substitute, or peanut butter substitute.
And what's the strawberry supposed to be?
Ruby's tongue.
Okay.
Then you grab a little bit of peanut butter.
Okay.
You put one on a craisin or raisin. I'm gonna use both.
Awesome. So we'll get to have a craisin and a raisin on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, raisins are dried from what fruit?
Grapes.
Yes. And what are craisins made out of?
Cranberries.
Yes.
I think I got 2 of one of them, but I think I got both of them.
Good job. Now, apples are very healthy. Have you heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away?
I've done that before and it doesn't work.
So now, what are these eyes made out of again? So we did
A craisin and a raisin.
a craisin and a raisin. So you can choose if you want to mix it up like CJ did and use both, or you can use all raisins or all craisins. So now let me try to make one and see if I can do as good a job as you did.
You can use the other half-cut strawberry from it.
Perfect. Okay, so I need 2 apples, right?
Yeah.
2 apples, okay. So put the peanut butter in the middle, like a little sandwich here. Okay. I'm just gonna slice the strawberry so that maybe Ruby has a smaller tongue. How do we think about that? Yeah.
That's fun.
And I put some more on here, right? Then I sandwich them together like this. Okay. Oh, so it looks like she's sticking out her tongue.
Yep.
Okay, so I think for my eyes, I like craisins. Okay. How's that look?
Good. I actually like it better than mine. My strawberries are bigger.
Well, there's no such thing as perfect in the kitchen. There we go. Now, I think we need to test them out, which means we get to eat them. How about that?
Sure.
So you can dig into yours and I'll dig into mine. Now, do I just eat it like a sandwich here, or should I take the tongue out? looks like we dropped a little something. Yummy. This is a good, healthy snack you can take with you this summer, and you can bring it with you to any of your parties. How about that?
I hope you enjoyed watching Chef Kelsey and CJ making some tasty fruit and veggie treats in the kitchen. I sure did. My name is Kelly Feniger, and I'm the Director of Education and Outreach at WBGU-PBS. We're here today to show you how fun and educational cooking as a family can be. We're also here to invite you to join Ruby's Frog Squad, which is our special kids club that includes a birthday club membership. To sign your child up as a Frog Squad member and as a member of our birthday club, visit wbgu.org/Frog Squad. Just by signing up, we'll send a special birthday card during your child's birthday month and wish them a happy birthday on air. You'll also receive a bi-monthly Frog Blog newsletter with information about upcoming kids events and the latest news about our kids programming and activities. In addition to signing up for our birthday club, you can also contribute to WBGU-PBS in support of our programming. And as a thank you for your contribution, we'll send you some adorable Frog Squad gifts for the children in your life. When you donate $60 per year to WBGU, we'll send you a plushie frog keychain. Additionally, with a yearly contribution of $60 or more, you'll also receive Preview, our monthly viewer's guide, and you'll get access to the PBS streaming service Passport, as well as a birthday club membership for your children or grandchildren. With a contribution of $90 per year, we'll send you the frog keychain and a frog plush, both with adorable WBGU t-shirts. And finally, by making a $120 yearly contribution, you'll receive the frog keychain, adorable frog plush, a handy Frog Squad lunch bag, and a surprise WBGU item we guarantee you will use every day. Make your contribution now by calling 1-800-410-2727 or by going online to wbgu.org/Frog Squad. Now back to the kitchen.
Thank you, Kelly, for talking with us about joining the Frog Squad. Up next, we will be making lemon blueberry muffins. Joining me today in the kitchen is my new best friend, Kennedy. The first thing we need to do is preheat the oven to 375. So it looks like we actually already have our oven preheated, but it's important to know that when you're a child and you're working in the kitchen, you want to make sure that you have an adult with you, especially if you're using any sort of appliances. So since we have this preheated, we can jump right into the recipe. So with this recipe, we are going to be mixing dry ingredients and wet ingredients separately. So first, we'll mix all of our dry ingredients. How does that sound? Good. Good? Okay. We want to grab a medium mixing bowl. Now, can you grab the 1 cup measuring cup for me? That's a really big one, all the way down here. See? 1 cup. Yep, the biggest one. Get all the flour in the cup you can. Oh, ooh. There you go. So let's pour that in the medium mixing bowl. We need 2 of these to put in there. And for this one, how we can level it out is right against there. There. All right, put it in there. The last dry ingredient we need is 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So here's 1/4, so hold that. And we'll try and do our best here to pour. Perfect. Throw it right in there. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is just take the whisk and just mix all the dry ingredients together. Okay, so we'll set this aside for later. So next is going to be a workout. I have to zest the lemons. Have you ever zested a lemon before?
Nope.
Okay. So we get to use this machine, and I'll show you how you do it here. Just like that. You want to try?
Yeah.
All right.
This is hard.
Zest and juice lemons. Do you want to try and juice one of the lemons?
Uh-huh.
Great. So now we're going to work on the wet ingredients.
Wet.
Wet, yes. Grab the 1 cup measuring cup again. The biggest one on the table. There you go.
Oh, no.
Put that in the large mixing bowl.
It looks like
Yummy. we'll use 2 of the 1/2 cups, so it equals 1 cup. Pour that in there.
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
Perfect. Now we got to do that one more time because we needed 1 cup and we used a 1/2 cup. We're going to put that one in the large bowl too. Got it? So we are going to be using a 1/2 cup of canola or vegetable oil. Okay, next we're going to do our lemon juice. So it looks like we can just pour this. So we'll take our lemon zest and we can pour this in there. So we're gonna do 2 large eggs. So start with 1, you can crack it right on the side.
Don't want to crack it right there.
Nice. So let me grab this here. So we need 1 teaspoon. Here we go. Whoop, perfect. There. So we'll take the whisk and mix all of that together.
Sugar's the hardest part.
So you want to make sure that you whisk all of the wet ingredients until everything is combined and there's no lumps. Now remember when I mentioned at the beginning this is a dry ingredient and a wet ingredient recipe? Now we get to do the fun part, which is combining the 2. So I'm gonna pour slowly while you stir, and we're gonna mix them together. Just mix.
Yep.
So we'll do just a little bit left here, and I think I'll mix this last part to make sure we get everything in here for us. But what do we need to make blueberry muffins? I think we need blueberries in our muffins. Yeah, we do.
I don't really like blueberries, but that's all right.
But that's all right. They'll be really good at the end, all mixed together. A little trick I learned is that you can mix your berries with a little bit of flour, and then when you combine them, they don't sink to the bottom. And we'll just sprinkle it.
Sprinkle it like sprinkles. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Take that and mix them together. All right, so we're gonna combine these.
Those look like really
So we'll
cool.
just slowly fold those in so that they
like these.
combine them a little here.
The blueberries actually look like chocolate chips.
Ooh.
Like chocolate chips.
Okay. The best way to measure out when you're baking muffins or cupcakes is to use an ice cream scooper.
Oh,
Perfect.
it's stuck.
There you go. Get all the blueberries.
Ooh, one more.
This one looks kind of small. Maybe we can put it in there.
Yep.
Great.
Oh, that's
Woo! That's going to be a big one.
Oh, here's. It's like a cherry on top.
Boop. So we have the oven preheating, so it's ready to go. So now we're gonna put our blueberry muffins in the oven, and again, it's at 375, and these can need to bake for about 18 to 23 minutes. And the way to check if they're done, do you know what the trick is, Kennedy? To check if something's done in the oven when you're baking?
No.
You take a little toothpick and you stick it in the center, and if it comes out with no dough on it, that means it's good to go. Since I have the muffins here, I'm gonna put them in the oven. And if you're cooking in the kitchen, make sure you have the adult put the muffins in the oven for you. So it has been about 20 minutes, and I think it's time to take our muffins out of the oven. How about that? So since I'm the adult in the kitchen today, I will be taking the muffins out of the oven, and you always want to make sure that you use your oven mitts. So we're gonna put these aside and let them cool.
They smell like Oreos.
So this last part is the glaze, and it's super easy. There's only 2 ingredients. You're gonna be using 1 cup of powdered sugar, which we already have in the bowl, and the rest of your lemon juice that Kennedy juiced for us earlier. Pour all of it in there. You want to mix that for me and see how it looks?
Oh, yeah, this is good.
That looks perfect, Kennedy. So we're gonna add our glaze to our cooled muffins. Make sure you get enough for each muffin.
Oh, that one actually is pretty good.
Yes. How about we try one of our muffins, Kennedy?
Okay.
Okay, all right, we'll get to see how all of our hard work pays off.
This.
Ooh, yummy. These are really good.
A 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, there we go.
But my grandma's cookies are 1,000.
Yeah, your grandma's cookies are 1,000.
Welcome back. Chef Kelsey and Kennedy looked like they were having a great time making those delicious muffins. We hope that you'll show your support for Ruby's recipes by becoming a supporter of WBGU Today. When you do, we have some benefits we know that you'll enjoy. For no cost at all, you can sign your child or grandchild up to become a WBGU Birthday Club member. During their birthday month, we will send them a card and wish them a happy birthday on air. You can sign them up by going to wbgu.org/Frog Squad. We also have some adorable Ruby's Frog Squad thank you gifts that we can send you when you make a contribution in support of WBGU's educational and entertaining programming. When you donate $60 per year to WBGU, we'll send you a plushy frog keychain that your child is sure to love. Additionally, when you make a yearly contribution of $60 or more, you will also receive Preview. That's our monthly viewer's guide. And you'll get access to the PBS streaming service Passport, as well as a birthday club membership for your children or grandchildren. With a contribution of $90 per year, we'll send you the frog keychain and a frog plush, both with just cute little adorable WBGU t-shirts. Make a $120 yearly contribution and we'll send you that frog keychain, the adorable frog plush, and a handy Frog Squad lunch bag, and a surprise WBGU item. When you contribute to WBGU, you can make a one-time contribution, or you can split your contribution into monthly payments, whatever works best for you. Make your contribution now by calling 1-800-410-2727 or by going online to wbgu.org/Frog Squad. We really appreciate your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. It's hard to believe this is our last recipe already. We're going to be making Elmo and Oscar fruit and veggie trays. Today we have helping me is CJ. So CJ, you're our star today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out with having our fresh fruit and our fresh broccoli. So when you're working with fruit and vegetables, you wanna make sure that all of the fruit and vegetables have been washed and drained before using. Okay, so we're gonna be starting with our Elmo, which is gonna be using our strawberries. So we'll start off, what you can do, depending on the age of the children that you're working with, is you can cut them in half or you can keep them whole. But I'll have CJ cut off some of the tops of the strawberries that we're working with here. Perfect. So we have some of these already cut as well. So we're gonna fill in our Elmo tray with the rest of the strawberries. So you want to help me put some of those on there? Great. So you want to make sure, because we're going to do eyes, a nose, and a mouth. So we'll make sure that we have enough space. And I think that looks pretty good. So the next thing we'll do is we will create the eyes. So we're going to take these 2 fruit cups, and we are going to fill them both with yogurt. So you can do your yogurt of your choice. We have vanilla yogurt, so if you want to take this for us here, be really careful. So the last thing we need for the eyes is the pupils. So for the pupils, what we're gonna use is some blackberries here. So grab 2 from there. Put them right in the center of the yogurt cups. Awesome. Okay, now we get to put them, build Elmo. We get to add his eyes. Move some of our strawberries out of the way. Great, okay. As you can see, the last thing we need to add on Elmo is his smile. So we're gonna use the rest of the berries here, and we're gonna fill in Elmo with a smile. Good job. Now, how does that look? Do we think that looks like Elmo?
Kind of.
An abstract interpretation. One more thing to make it look more like Elmo is the nose. And this is the easiest part. You just take a small orange and put it right in the middle. Okay, so how does that look? That looks like Elmo, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Hold it up for everybody. Awesome. So next we're gonna do Oscar the Grouch. So Oscar is green, as we all know. So we're gonna be using broccoli. So what we're gonna do is cut up a few of our broccolis there. There. So what we'll do is we'll do just like with Elmo, is we'll start putting the broccoli on our tray. So next, just like we did with Elmo, is we're gonna fill in the eyes for Oscar. And instead of using yogurt, since we're not making a sweeter tray, we're gonna be using ranch. So we'll open up our little cups here. So I'm gonna have you fill those two up for me. And for Oscar's eyes, we're also going to use olives. Now, are you a fan of olives?
Kind of.
Kind of? I won't make you eat one, but we can put one in each of his eyes.
I don't really like them, but yeah, I just don't really like them much.
Okay, and we're gonna put his eyes on the tray for him. Great. See if we can fit it in. So now for Oscar, we want to do the mouth. But since he's a grouch, does he smile or does he frown? How do we want to do his mouth?
Frown?
Frown? I think so. So we're gonna bring the olives back out again. I know they're your favorite. And we're gonna try and do a frown on Oscar instead of a smile. Good job. So right now we're gonna add his eyebrows. So since Oscar the Grouch is always in a grouchy mood, his eyebrows kind of look like this. So grab 2 carrots. Perfect. Good job. And what's the last thing we need?
Oh.
Just like with Elmo.
The orange.
Yes, perfect for the nose. Awesome. Okay, CJ, these are our finished trays, and of course you can get creative in your kitchen. If you want your characters to have a nose, you can add oranges, and if you don't, you can always leave them off. Great job. Making healthy snacks together is such a great opportunity to learn about nutrition, but there are many skills that we can learn by playing with our food. Today, we're going to be making patterns from memory with fruit skewers. Now, what I'm gonna do, and you need to be very careful so you don't poke yourself, is I'm gonna lift this up and you can look at it and memorize the pattern, and then I'm gonna cover it up, I'm gonna walk away, and you have to try from memory to repeat the pattern on your skewer. Are you ready? Yeah. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to look at it, okay? Here we go. That's the pattern. Okay, go. Five more seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, put your skewers down. All right, good job, guys. All right, let me scooch back in here. That was kind of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got as much as I could do.
Well, we'll see.
Strawberry didn't fit.
Well, we can put that on the table there. Now let's see who got the closest. Who do you think got the closest between the two of you? Should we call it a tie? So now you guys can enjoy your snack, and that's the best thing about having activities in the kitchen is it's a great way to have nutritious activities that get your kids eating healthy.
Well, that's about all we have time for today for Ruby's Recipe Snackpad. This has made me so excited to get into my own kitchen to chop up some colorful snacks with my kiddos. Kelsey, thank you for teaching us these delicious recipes, and thank you to CJ and Kennedy, our Ruby's Recipes chefs in training. For those at home, we hope that we have whisked up a passion for preparing healthy foods together. And we also want to remind you to sign your kids up for our Frog Squad. Just by signing up at WBGU.org, you will get a free birthday card, your child's name on our monthly birthday spot, and our free quarterly Ruby's Frog Squad e-newsletter. It's filled with family fun activities and news about upcoming programs and events. We will see you next time on Ruby's Recipes.